The Presidential Commission of Inquiry into the March 2020 elections will resume public hearings on November 28, 2022. Secretary of the CoI Javed Shadiq told the Department of Public Information that the proceedings were paused to allow the commissioners to digest information that was given by witnesses who would have already testified. 7 witnesses have testified to date since the hearings began on November 4, 2022.
So as the evidence unfolds, you will find that you might need to call back witnesses to clarify stuff. You will need to maybe get more witnesses on a certain point. As you go along, you find those things. So it was that was a good point to pause, gather as much as we can, and then during this period, we've been working on trying to speak to the witnesses who have passed, see if there is more information that they may have gotten, because the process is now started, so we're now understanding more.
Shadiq further expounded that when the proceedings resume, the CoI will be able to go in-depth into the testimonies where necessary and is aiming to close off by mid-December. The CoI is expected to conclude its work by January 2023, and the Secretary says they are on track for the deadline. Meanwhile, the administrator of the CoI, Colonel Ronald Hercules, said there were no hiccups in terms of security during the few days of the public hearings.
We promised to have a very secured environment so that the witnesses could come forward and give their evidence. So during this period, we've seen witnesses coming forward. They've given their evidence and statements in a very conducive environment. We've had no breaches to security, and we would continue in that vein with the joint services providing security to ensure a secured environment.